15 dBs overnight. Very good report to you, Olaf. And the antenna here for the 80 meters is only a little dipole or homemade, approximately inverted V, approximately 12 meters of the ground. Not very good, not very long antenna here. So, and the power is approximately 600 watts in moment. Okay, this is the working condition here. So Olaf, now it's late for me because tomorrow morning I go to the work at 5 o'clock, so it's time for me for QSO now. So thank you very much for the QSO, Olaf. I wish you all the best. Good evening to you, and it's a pleasure for me to have a QSO with you. So back to you for the final Delta Kilo 1 radio uniform. This is Foxtrot 4 Hotel Oscar Mike. Thank you very much, Olaf. Bye bye.
Okay, Lionel, 5 o'clock. I sleep on 5 o'clock. I go to the work about 8 o'clock. So I can a little bit work here of the 80 meter band. Lionel, I say thank you very much. Have a good time. Have a nice week. And I'm very, very happy when I can meet you again here on the frequency, Lionel. 73 from Stuttgart, F4. Hotel Ocean Mike, DK1IU, say many thanks, good night, and have a good time.
Thank you very much, Olaf. 73, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, QSET. Here is Delta Kilowatt number 1, radio uniform calling and bye. Stick you on 80 meters. Here is Delta Kilowatt number 1, Radio United. Delta Kilowatt number 1, radio uniform calling CQ on 80 meter. Here is Delta Kilowatt number 1, radio uniform listening.
Hotel Bravo 9, Charlie Bravo Sierra.
Hotel Bravo 9, Charlie Bravo Sierra. Hier ist Delta Kilowatt 1 Romeo Uniform. Der Name ist Olaf Oscar Lima Alpha Foxtrot. Und das QTH ist Stuttgart City. So, Signalrapport gibt es im nächsten Durchgang. Hotel Bravo 9, Charlie Bravo Sierra, Delta Kilo 1, Romeo Uniform hört.
Okay, Delta Kilo 1, Romeo Uniform, aber 9 Charlie Bravo Sierra zurück. Besten Dank, wir würden Ruf zurückkommen. Der Name hier ist Frank. Und das QTH liegt in der Nähe der Stadt Bern, Bravo Echo Romeo November. Und du hast hier, Olaf, ein sehr schönes Signal, 5915 lese ich hier ab an meinem Flex 6500 und ich arbeite mit 100 Watt in einer Windom-Antenne. Das ist da meine Arbeitsbedingung. Delta Kilo 1 Roma Uniform, habe 9 Charlie Bravo Sierra.
Ja, Hans, HB9 CBS DK1 der U-Retour. Dankeschön für das schöne Signal, das freut mich sehr. Signal für dich ist hier 5,9 plus 5 dB, auch das geht sehr gut. Ich fahre etwas mehr Leistung, ungefähr 700 Watt hier in Stuttgart. Der Transceiver ist ein FTDX 5000 und die Antenne ist eine Loop-Antenne mit 115 Meter Länge und ungefähr 15 Meter über Grund. Und die macht hier einen ganz guten Job auf 80 Meter, sendet sehr gut und sie empfängt aber auch sehr gut. Da bin ich auch sehr glücklich über diese Antenne. Ja, Wetter hier in Stuttgart, alles grau in grau gewesen den Tag über. Im Moment gerade knapp 6 Grad, die Temperatur viel zu warm für die Jahreszeit. Und ja, es ist schon etwas frustrierend. Wir haben wirklich nur sehr wenige sonnige Tage gehabt vom Dezember bis jetzt, also fast 2 Monate. Ganz wenige sonnige Tage. Ich glaube, es waren höchstens 3 oder 4 sonnige Tage. Das ist doch schon sehr wenig für 2 Monate. Im Grunde genommen 2 frustrierende Monate. Ich hoffe, dass sich das die nächste Zeit wieder etwas bessert hat. Hotel Bravo 9, Charlie Bravo Sierra, Delta Kilo 1 Romeo Uniform hört.
Ja, okay, Olaf. Delta Kilo 1 Romeo Uniform, aber 9 Charlie Bravo Sierra. Ja, zum Wetter kann ich sagen, Copy-Paste. Ist hier genau gleich. Also heute hat es den ganzen Tag geregnet, Temperatur ist auch hier etwa 6 Grad, ist so warm. Aber in den Bergen haben wir große Probleme, da hat es sehr, sehr viel Schnee gegeben und Windverwehung mit den starken Stürmen und da ist sehr große Lawinengefahr. Ja, sieht nicht sehr gut aus, aber das ist kein Problem hier im Flachland, hier in der Nähe von Bern.
During the last weeks, every now and then, and I never met good conditions, really good conditions. Sometimes I heard some W's that were not as strong as usual, and so nobody was here. So I quit ham radio for quite a while, but I did listen in on an SDR radio, so as I always do, and maybe the conditions will improve during the next weeks. So let's hope so. And with these words, back to Liverpool.
Okay, never heard you so strong, Klaus. You're almost 5'9 plus 20. Fully quietening. When you speak, there is no other noise other than your voice. Very, very beautiful conditions between here and Deutschland. What's new here? Nothing much. When was the last time I was on the radio? 11th of December. 11th of December. So over a month since I last switched on. Anyway, it looks like everything's still working. But I must put an antenna on this new tower. Then maybe we can find some DX. Are there any DX stations on frequency? Any W's about? Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, over?
Hi John and the group, SM0NTK.
Evening, Anders.
Hello, you're strong tonight.
You as well? Long time no here. Happy New Year, 5 and 9 plus 15.
Oh, okay, you're 20 over.
Sounds good?
Very good, really good.
Yeah.
Good to hear your PKP, John here.
Yeah, you're 5'9 plus, Anders. Long time no speak, Roger.
Yeah, glad to hear you. That's right. I haven't heard you for nearly a year now. Is it something like that?
Just let me check. SM0 NTK. Last time we spoke was May 17. 11th of May. Then January, October 16, September 16, August 16, June 16, May 16. Yeah. Well, I haven't been on the radio for about over a month now, so one of my antennas came down and just can't be bothered going out in the wind and rain and cold. I'd rather sit in front of the fire and watch TV, Anders, over.
Yes, I understand you. It feels like so bad and everything is... I understand you quite well, John. I heard Ivan talk to Klaus on the band. I understand. I heard about it. Anyway, glad to hear you, and I will leave you friends for a lot of contacts and so on. I heard a Japanese a bit higher up here, so maybe there are gaps and things going around. Anyway, I leave you, Klaus and John and everybody. 73 from SM0NTK.
Yeah, okay, Anders. Nice to hear you again. And John, Fox Bravo Alpha. John, can you hear Anders, over?
Yeah, I can hear him, not really strong, but 5 and 5 and so on. So coming through, Anders, nice to hear you, and been a while. I do think it's been a half a year or so, but see you again on the band. Understand that you should hear out for some Japanese station. I'm stay here with my old friends and see what's happened.
Yeah, okay. Hi to you also, John. I didn't hear you in the beginning, but you're about 5'5" here also. I leave you with your friend there, John, and I think that it's too near with us, so we don't get so much contact so good, really. Anyway, John, see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Anders, CFHJB.
Bye-bye, see you.
By the way, John, PKP, I can hear your signal. Where is it? Is it Pennsylvania? Kilo 3 Fox, Echo Fox. He's got an SDR radio, and I can hear your signal there, Roger.
Oh, okay. Well, that's something. Any stations from America, CQ North America, from Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, CQ North America, and listening. Klaus, have you got a conversion program handy to convert feet to meters, over?
Feet to meters? Well, that's not that difficult. No, I don't have that, but just ask Google and it converts those things for you, Roger.
Well, I've got my logging program on at the moment, and I just wanted, if you could do it, 266.2 feet to meters, over.
Yeah, well, just give me a minute.
What was it? 260?
266.2 feet to meters.
Yeah, you take that number and count it with 0.3048 and you get the meters. It's 8.81.13 meters, John.
How many meters?
81.
Exactly.
No, it's 13 centimeters.
Roger.
81.13, Roger.
Actually, 81.14.
Well, 1314. That's near enough. Yeah, that'll do. That's how much wire I need for the delta loop. It's a vertical. It will be a vertical delta loop, purely vertical, equal sides. Roger.
Oh, equal side. That's a nice one, John. Faded about a quarter wave down on the one side, John.
Yeah, about 22 feet from one corner, the feed point, Roger.
Yeah, okay, it should be about 20.28 meters, John.
20.28 from the top.
That's correct. With that loop, John, should be the correct place.
Okay, I've got the figures now. I could work it out, you know, but I'm in a different program at the moment on the computer. Any DX on frequency? Hello DX, CQ DX, CQ, CQ DX from Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa is calling DX and listening. CQ North America, CQ North America, CQ DX, CQ DX, CQ DX, CQ DX. From Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa and Company calling DX and listening. Been calling DX umpteen times, Klaus.
Yeah, well, anyway, real hams don't care about that.
No, at least we've got our friends back on frequency. All we need now is Don and Jerry and a couple of Americans. What's new here? What's new? Yeah, been watching BBC4 about some of the British history from Charles I, Charles II, and one lost his head. Literally, Roger.
I know, yeah.
Any DX about Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, Germany 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, with company, calling DX and listening. Absolute nada, nicht. CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. Put a call out, Klaus.
Honolulu calling.
CQDX, CQ. Yeah. All in good working order, I hope so. In the linear with the repaired 3-500. CQDX, CQDX, CQDX. Delta Foxtrot 8, Juliet Bravo with company. CQDX, 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 out.
CQDX. Washington, Florida, Honolulu, calling CQDX. CQDX. George 0, Washington, Florida, Honolulu, calling. Eine Antennenanlage. Muss man in Spanien...
Und allen Hückeldo und ich würde sagen... Funktioniert, ne, Klaus? Ja, wenn du Lust hast und deinen Rechner mal wieder...
Die Satellite-Nauwezet, die 7400, die heeft ook...
Esto es ya aluminosolina.
Plastik findest du überall, ne? Also, naja.
Wir kamen die Inspektion von Telekom, also von den spanischen Behörden hier. Und ich hatte hier die Tower... Calling and listening.
Very noise, please. The prefix and the number. Charlie Golf Charlie, go ahead. The station calling, presumably Charlie Golf Charlie in the suffix. Please repeat your call sign. DFHAB with company listening. Go ahead. Nothing anymore. Did you hear something, John?
I thought I heard a 6, but I couldn't be sure. NEDX on frequency, Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, Germany 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, calling DX and listening.
Might have been the Mike 6 because the pronunciation sounds British, very British to me. But well, I can be wrong.
Well, I don't hear anything at the moment. NEDX at all? Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa. Germany 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa. Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, calling DX and listening. Nothing. Got a lot of snow in Norway, Klaus. John has, I think he said about 70 centimeters of snow, Roger.
70? Yeah, okay, well, I don't think we had 7 centimeters the other day, 2 or 3 weeks ago, or maybe 4 weeks, so that's nothing.
Klaus,
bitteschön.
Yeah, the man himself up there, he put down about 70 centimeters of snow during one night, Klaus.
During a single night?
Yeah, actually a big night, you can say, from the evening about 1900 hour and to the morning about 9, put down 70.
Or did it melt already?
No, it's still here. Shown some pictures. And well, normally it comes 10 or 15 centimeters during a night, maybe up to 25. But this time, the snow was, a bit wet. Like when you try to shovel it, it will not leave the shovel. So then really, really bad.
Yeah, you might call it bad. Other people, they could call it very nice. By the way, I just noticed I'm still having a dust cap on the microphone the whole time I'm talking to you, and I will just remove it. I will remove the dust cap now, and now the dust cap is removed. Is there anything? Is there any difference?
Yeah, a bit better.
It's better without the dust cap, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit better, but was no problem. Listening hear you before, so it's a good transmitter then.
Yeah, okay. Well, there is a small hole in the center of dust cap. Maybe this was sufficient for my tiny voice to get through.
I do think the producer of the microphone has somebody has done that difficulty before.
Well, yeah. Okay, might be. So now I'm there without dust cap.
Okay. So, but during the next day we should get about 3 or 4 plus Celsius degrees. So, actually I have find some sand during, it gets sleepy and very, very bad driving. Do you know how it ends up when coming that on top of this one, John? Klaus?
Yes, I know. But well, if you don't have to drive, it's fun driving on a slippery road. But if you have to drive, if you must, then it's not that funny.
Well, it's not any problem. Normally it's not any problem getting to drive, but when it's nothing, after a few days, after a few hours, they have put on some sand and anything, so it's a bit better. But when it starts turning over, it gets trouble. So I have to get to the drive. I have to drive actually to town tomorrow, so actually it's a bit. I have to get out, and that's not really nice.
Yeah. Well, it's a little bit different here. If there is a little bit of white on the road, let's say if somebody loses a package of sugar or flour, people immediately get crazy and start crawling on the street like it was 70 centimeters of snow or something like that. Well, they are not used to drive under those conditions as you have there over there.
Yeah, but if it snows in England, the whole country comes to a standstill, Roger.
Well, in some regions it's the same here, but mostly, especially in Bavaria and so on, they are used to it, and that's nothing special.
Well, it's nothing special here, but the country comes to a standstill here. As soon as it snows, all the schools stop operating, and all the kids stay at home, Roger.
Yeah, well, that's nice for the kids.
Not good for their education. Any DX on frequency, Germany 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa is calling DX and listening. Hello DX, CQ DX, CQ DX, CQ from Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa with company calling DX and listening. What about Papua New Guinea? You on frequency? Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa is calling DX and listening. Picked a nice night to come back. No DX, but at least we have friends on frequency, Klaus, Roger.
Roger, Roger. And we might have caught for the umpteenth time with no avail. Still have friends on frequency, Roger.
Roger. If only I could raise the enthusiasm to put an aerial up. Getting old, I suppose. Incidentally, what mic are you using, Klaus? Are you still using the UA, Roger?
Roger, Roger, still using the UA. What is it? 415. No. I forgot the number.
516.
516 at the moment. Roger, Roger. 514 or 516. The 514 is the smaller one with the same acoustic characteristics.
Well, I'm on the 516. Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Any DX on frequency? Outside Europe, please. Any DX? Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa, over.
It's pretty strange because I heard a Canadian a bit earlier, beat up.
Well, I was a bit surprised that I got a clear frequency, so that made me think there wouldn't be much DX on. Otherwise, the European boys would have been calling DX over.
It's Monday morning, John.
True. Do you notice, Klaus, the way I said the European boys, as if I wasn't in Europe, Roger?
Yeah.
Soon we won't be, hopefully.
Yeah, okay. That's your opinion. That's not the opinion of the British community.
52% of them thought so.
Thought? That's the past tense.
No, I was telling John before, Klaus, we might suffer for a week, a month, a year, 2 years, 5 years. But you, of all people, know, Klaus, we will survive, Roger.
That's true. That's true. You will survive. The only question is under what conditions. But we won't. We won't know that. Well, in a few years, in 10 years, and 50 years. I don't know. But anyway.
Germany will be a Muslim country soon, anyway. True enough. Yeah. Have you learned your Arabic yet, Klaus?
Oh, that won't be necessary. Not for me anymore.
Well, eventually it will be. But, Klaus, what did... I think I've mentioned this before. What did the future look like for Germany and Japan at the end of World War II. I don't think the future looked very bright for you and them then, Roger.
Yeah, well, but that's completely uncomparable, as you might say. Different times, different conditions, and a whole different world.
Yeah, but I think Germany survived, Roger.
Yes. Looks like.
Exactly. And we will survive. We've always survived. I think Europe's got a short memory, Klaus. Anyway, any DX on frequency, Germany 4, Papa Kilo Papa, Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa. Any DX about? Germany 4, Papa Kilo Papa, Golf 4, Papa Kilo Papa with company, calling DX and listening. Absolute bloody silence, Klaus.
Yeah. Well, maybe what's the time on the East Coast at the moment? 5 hours, 6 hours. Maybe they are in for dinner now.
What's more important, dinner or DX? I thought I heard somebody then. Did I hear a station calling over?
Good evening, John. This is London Yankee 1 Tango Romeo. Don't hear you a long time. You're loud and clear. Okay, overall.
Yeah, same with you. How long is it? God, it must be months, Stan. You're about 5 and 8, I think, Stan. About 58. Into Liverpool this evening, and well, I think conditions are good around Europe, but no. Do you buy a minute, Stan? Klaus, are you copying Stan okay?
Yes, good evening, Stan. Long time no speak, and it's from 8 to 9 at the moment. I hope you're well, and well, so happy New Year. A little bit late. Anyway, LY1TR DFHAB.
Hi, Klaus. Thank you for the 8 to 9. You're 5 9 plus. Okay, John, very strong. Yeah, it was a long time. Last year. Isn't that? How about you, over?
Yeah, okay, last year. Well, okay, no wonder. Yeah, okay, I'm fine. And well, I was off for a few weeks, but I did listen in every now and then. I heard you a few times on the SDR radio, together with Val and some other guys, but well, I haven't been in the shack for a long time, and well, this is the first evening I switched on all the rigs and tested a little bit, and I think it's working okay.
Oh yeah, you're on. Your signal is fine and your station sounds very good, no problem at all. And yeah, good propagation, like John said, with good conditions with no DXs. Was good openings to Japan. Very strong signal was Masaru and Kansan. And then I heard you and stuff to say to hello. Alright, keep it short, and sorry for this yourself, but it was a great pleasure talking to you after some time. Dear John, microphone back to you. How about you, old man? Over?
Yeah, fine, Stan. You're up to 5 9 plus now, Stan. About 5 9 plus 5. John boy, LA5, John. You copy Stan okay, John, over?
Yeah, I copy you, Stan. Very, very nice to hear you. Been a while, but I've heard you now and then on the frequency. But, you know, it has been a long while. So, really hope to hear you in the future. And I hope everything is good with you and your family. And I'll see you again real soon. You're 5 and 9, by the way. So, how do you copy me, alright?
Good evening. The same for you, 5 and 9. Yeah, a little bit over at 9, by the way. The signals are steady. Yeah. Happy New Year, best of luck, lots of DXs and etc. Roger, over.
Yeah, well, I've been in good conditions the last 3 weeks or so, so look forward to John get up his vertical, and it should be activity down on the Bouvet Island in February, so and you know they have the same clock time as us about, so it should be possible to reach them down there, but really hope to get some nice DX series this spring.
Good evening, John.
Okay, you're right. Thank you very much for your information. Thanks for your social and recent that's microphone to net controller because many stations around. Thank you very much. That's you, John.
Okay, somebody called in. Was that you, John?
UT4UPT, good evening, Klaus.
Oh, good evening, Don. I'll tell you something. What's your nose on frequency, Don?
Just heard you and Klaus and John in Norway.
Right, well, Stan's on. Lima Yankee 1 Tango Radio. Just stand by a minute, Don. Anybody else about while we're opening?
Just to let you know, John, Reunion Island, Fox Radio 4 November Tango's on 9:10. That's going to give you a lot of stick, because it's going mad over.
Fox Radio is on what frequency?
37910, I've just worked it. Fox Radio 4 November Tango.
Fox Radio 4, wonder if I've worked him.
Yeah, it's Reunion.
Well, I've worked him in the past. Franz? Is that his name? Oh no, Cyril. Oh, Franz. No, his name's Cyril. When do we work him? August 14 and March 16. Who's that, by the way?
It's been put on the cluster by a previous caller to me, and it's chaos on there now.
Get some QRM now. Where's the QRM coming from, Klaus?
Well, from 2 kcs up, there is the SR4. They are calling him.
Well, if anybody wants to work him, he's 2 kcs up. NEDX on frequency, Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa. Germany 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa. Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa's calling DX and listening.
I must say, John, it's nice to hear your dulcet tones on the frequency.
Well, nice to hear you as well, Don. I suppose I've lost a bit of enthusiasm, Don. I suppose with the bloody weather. I mean, I think January's a horrible month. It's always wet and windy and cold, and it's probably the worst month of the year to be working on antennas, Don. Over.
Yeah, QSR, John, quite agree, but it's nice and warm in the shack, over.
Klaus, say good evening to Don.
It's okay. Thank you, Mexican. Good evening, Don. Long time no speak. Hope you're well. Happy New Year. And you're about 5 and 9. Sometimes going down a little bit, and the QRM is starting to increase. How about that? Go ahead, Don.
Yeah, Roger, Klaus, and happy New Year to you and everybody on frequency, of course. And yeah, you're a good 5 and 9 plus, and just running 200 watts at the moment, John. Sorry, Klaus, just to see what's happening, HI, over.
Yeah, Roger. Your audio is clipped. It's a little bit clipped. That makes it hard to understand in the peaks. So maybe you should reduce your audio level a little bit. Go ahead.
Yeah, okay. I'll knock it back a bit. Is that better?
Yeah, that's much better for me.
Jolly good. Just had it peaked up a little bit too much.
Roger, it's okay now, I think.
Thanks, Klaus.
Okay. Well, you are as strong as the Cure Mexico at the moment.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, well, sometimes, of course, well, depends on who is calling.
Golf 0, Mike Yankee Delta.
Klaus, where's Reunion Island? Is that the one off Canada, or is it in the Indian Ocean? Is that the one off Canada, Klaus? Over.
Oh. What's that? Reunion? Nothing to do with Canada.
Down nearby in Madagascar.
Off Madagascar, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what I said. It's either off Canada or... Which is the one that's off Canada, a French... Which is a French thing off Canada somewhere, Klaus, over?
Would it be St. Paul's Island?
St. Pierre and McQuillan, that's it. That's the one off Canada. And Reunion is in the Indian Ocean somewhere, isn't it, over?
Roger.
Making a lot of bloody noise, whatever the hell he is. NEDX on frequency, Germany 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, with company, calling DX and listening.
Might be a good idea to go down 1 kc.
Okay, go down 1, down 1, down 1, down 1.
That's better here, I think.
Anybody about?
Roger.
USL.
USL, roger, roger.
All aboard. Right, NEDX about, Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa's calling DX and listening.
What time do you fire up, John?
10 o'clock, usual time.
Oh, I was watching your telly. Missed a bit then.
Not really. No DX about. What if there is, they can't hear us. Should have phoned Jerry, shouldn't I, over?
No, he won't mind. He's probably doing something else.
Don?
Sorry, Klaus.
Now that the frequency is clear, I can still hear some clipping, Roger.
Okay, Roger, I'll have a look at it.
Golf 0, Mark Yankee Delta.
How's that, Klaus?
No difference for me.
How'd I know?
Well, no difference at all. That's strange. And when you stop talking, and I can hear some hum in the background, that tells me that the compression is rather high.
Yeah, Roger, Roger.
Okay. Say again something.
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Is that better?
Yeah. Okay, still the hum, but it doesn't matter. I can still hear it, but it is not. It's not affecting the readability. Sounds much better when you're talking.
Okay, Roger. I just knocked the processor off.
You cut it off completely, I think.
Yeah, it's got it back on now.
Yeah, it's better with the processor on, but it's not clear. It's not clean. Maybe the processing level is too high.
Yeah, okay. Well, I'll just have a little play and come back in a minute, Roger.
What radio you on, Don?
I can understand you without any problems, but it's not nice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, Roger, Roger. Understand.
Golf 0, Mark. What rig are you on, Don?
On the 990.
Golf 0, Mark Yankee Delta, Redditch. Yeah, the Golf 0. Yeah?
Yeah, Golf 0, Mark Yankee Delta in Redditch. Good evening, gentlemen.
Yeah, good evening. Can I help?
Yeah, just been back on the air just a few months like, and I've just been down on 160, and there's a hell of a lot of QRM, and shouting me head off to queue for quite a while, and didn't get any sort of response, and I thought, well, that's a bit strange, and I just wondered if you could give me an audio report, please, gents. if you don't mind, thank you very much. We'll go to Mike Yankee Delta.
Well, you're 5'9" in Liverpool, or just north of Liverpool, and the name is John, Roger.
Okay, John, thank you very much. The name's Graham here, and you're 20 over 9 down here, so you're a hell of a signal. So I don't know what power you're running, but you were like 20 over 9. I just live in a flat, and the radio's an 830S, TS830S, and a 204-foot double. It's about 20 feet-ish off the ground. So that's all I've got here. I've got no garden, so I had to pinch a few trees to put this up because I live in a flat. Back to you, John, G4PKP, Golf Zero, make your day.
Yeah, well, bear in mind, loads of people can't even use the radios because of QRM and all the rest of it, CDI. So you just make the most of what you have got. There's always someone got a bloody site more than you have, and there's always someone got a damn site less. So, you know, if you can get on the radio and get some sort of signal, you know, don't knock it. Can you give me a report, Klaus?
Yeah, yes, I can. It's the G0, I think it was Mike Yankee Delta. Mike Yankee Delta. Sorry for that. I think the name was Graham, and this is Delta Foxtrot 8, Juliet Bravo, DFA Juliet Bravo, name is Klaus, and QTH 80 kilometers north of Cologne. And I hear you 5 and 8 to 9, 5 and 8 to 9, and the signal is quite clear, and the audio is okay for me. So no problems at the moment, because the frequency is clear. It wasn't a few minutes ago. I heard somebody call, maybe it was you calling in again, but well, I didn't get that, and well, a few cases up, there's the hell coming loose because of some Fox radio station. Anyway, G0, Mike Yankee Delta, Delta Fox 8, Juliet Bravo, over.
Ah, right, yes. In fact, my young lady just come and asked me, would I like a drink, and I just took you to her side, missed your course side. But yes, you seem audio-wise a good signal. Can you just say your course sign again, please? Golf Zero, Mike Yankee Delta.
Okay, the call sign is Delta Foxtrot 8, Juliet Bravo, Delta Florida 8, Josephine Baker, over.
Delta Foxtrot 8, something Baker.
Juliet Bravo, like Josephine Baker, Roger.
Delta Foxtrot 8, Juliet Bravo. Yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, Mexico 6, Kilo Radio Victor.
John, can I give Graham a quick report?
Yeah, the Delta Foxtrot 8, Juliet Bravo, because I was distracted, that's what caused the problem, but you're a good 5 and 10 over 9. You're a good 5 and 10 over 9, but I just got distracted because of the lady at the house trying to talk to me. I do apologise. The name is Graham here. The QTH is Redditch in Central United Kingdom.
Yeah. Okay, Graham. So, the lady of the house always has the say in the shack. I think so. Well, anyway, thanks for the short one, Graham. I think there was another station, but very weak again, very weak in the background. I don't know who that was. Anybody else a good copy on the station calling?
Mike 6, Kilo Radio Victor.
I don't get that.
Mike 6, Kilo Radio Victor, Klaus.
Yeah. Too weak for me, I think.
Okay. Shall I bring him in?
Yeah, very good GBG class.
This week for me also.
Switching down the bands, I think we use up another frequency where you were on 3764. I just wanted a quick radio check, please. Because I'm purchased another radio the other day, the Icon 7300, and I just wanted to see what the audio was. And 6KRB.
Okay, the M6 station, I've got some QRM and can't hear you too good, but you're not very loud on the audio, but I can hear you. You're about a 5 and 2, 52 on the band, okay?
Okay, thank you very much. Much appreciated. Bye now, 73.
Yeah. Okay, 73. Graham, you still on frequency?
Yes, I am still on frequency. Yes, I am.
Lovely. It's G4 Victor Papa Tango here. Name is Don. Location is in South Gloucestershire. And you're 509 plus 20, Graham, and very smooth, lovely audio, Roger.
You have just made my day. Because I tell you what, I get so many people telling me strong signal, crap audio, very boomy and bassy. I've got a deep voice, apparently. Just to get somebody to be encouraging me to say, yes, good signal and nice audio. You've certainly made my day. Back to you.
Yeah, no problem at all. Those valves are doing a good job, over.
Yeah, I mean, yours, now a signal here as well, you're 10 over 9. I mean, as I was just saying earlier, I've been on 160 metres, and the conditions down there for me were terrible.
Yeah, it's a very noisy band sometimes, 160. But Graham, don't touch the settings you've got on that radio. It's no problem at all. Very, very nice 830S. 73s for now, Graham. Nice to work you. And back to you, John.
Right. What about John in Norway? You still with us, John, over?
Yeah, I'm with you. And very nice stereo. I also heard the D6 station, but I think he went over frequent.
Okay. Alright, let me put a DX call out and see if there's any DX about. This is Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa. Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa. Hello, DX, CQ, DX, CQ, DX. Looking for North America and DX. Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa's calling DX. I'm listening. Well, I think it's the witching hour, Klaus, over.
Yeah, as usual. I presume you did not forget to switch on your electric blanket?
No, I don't use electric blanket now, Klaus. We invested in some brushed cotton sheets. Very, very warm. Too warm for electric blanket, Roger?
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, keep warm. That's the main thing.
I've made my night, Klaus. Well done, John.
Well, it was either electric blankets or the linear, and the linear won, Don, over.
Fantastic. Yeah, good to chat this afternoon, John. Nice to hear you.
Right, I'll try and make it regular from now on. Probably see you tomorrow night. So I'll say good night to one and all. Good night, John. Love and kisses to Ingrid. Big, big polar bear hugs. And we'll see you all next time round, hopefully tomorrow night. Good night, Klaus, Stan, Graham, Klaus, and, any shortwave listeners who happen to be out there. This is Golf 4, Papa, Kilo, Papa, John in Liverpool. In the air and everywhere, all day and every day, heard here, there, and everywhere. Good night, Klaus, wrap it up.
Explains why you're so strong, John, with that lovely linear.
Well, it's only a small American one, over.
Yeah, but I've never heard you so strong in a long time.
No, because I'm on a dipole, that's why, and the dipole is mainly for Europe, over.
Yeah, Roger, that explains it. Okay, no worries. I'm on a vertical, but you're 20 over here in Cumbria.
Yeah, well, my vertical's out of commission at the moment, so until I get something else up, this will have to do. Good night, God bless everyone. Wrap it up, Klaus.
Okay. Okay, I think I will do the same. Conditions are not that good, but they are. The band is open, but there's no activity from the US anyway. Yeah, okay, so good night, John. Maybe see you tomorrow, and I will listen out for maybe a few minutes, and then I'll say good night. to John and Liverpool, Norway to Stan, and to Don, and who else was there, Graham, and all the other guys listening. This is Delta Foxtrot 8 Juliet Bravo. See you soon tomorrow.
Yep, okay, John. Good night to you. 7-3s. Good night, Klaus. Thanks for the help. I'll have a look at the rig in the morning. And good night to everybody else, John Boy and Ingrid in Norway. 7-3s all. Bye-bye.
Yeah, good night, John.
Good night, John.
Really good night, everyone. By the way, John, shall I come over and help you with the vertical?
You pay your own fare. I'm not paying for your airfare, over.
No, but will you put some food in my body?
I'll think about it, okay?
Okay. Bye-bye, old friend. See you again.
Bring some reindeer meat with you.
Yeah, that's okay.
John, are there any wolves in Norway?
Too many.
As in Germany. You got wolves in Germany, Klaus? What, in the Black Forest?
The wolves are actually from Siberia, so it's not really the right kind, but I do think they shall shoot down about 40 individuals this year.
Live and let live, that's my philosophy. Where are the wolves in Germany, Klaus?
Don't know exactly where they are, but people are talking about the wolves, and the number is increasing all the time. And well, why not? They don't do any harm.
No. I thought the wolves in Germany were in Frankfurt, Roger.
Those financial wolves or what?
Roger.
Yeah. Okay. Well, they are all over Germany, I think.
Okay, right, I'm away. Good night, everyone. I'm gone.
Nice, John, DFHAB, signing off.
You
Bye-bye.
can always feed the Muslims to the wolves to be sorted.
Yeah, good night from Golf Zero, Mike Yankee Delta. And the Norway station, I can hear reasonably well. He's 4.5 to 5 by 7 in Redditch.
Already gone, Graham, anyway. Thanks for QSL, DFHAB. Bye-bye, see you soon.
Okay, I didn't realise it had already gone, but I've only been back on the air with HF about 3 months, and still finding my feet because I've had a 25-year QRT period, so I'm still finding my feet a little bit. I do appreciate your help this evening, and it'd be nice if it's a regular net you have on this frequency, if I'd be allowed to come and join again another night and maybe have a chance of working a little bit of DX, if that's okay by you. Go to Mekide.
For sure, that's okay. Everybody's welcome to have some DX, and that's the reason of the net. That's the purpose. Also for people who don't have big antennas and so on, to give them the opportunity to work some DX. So if you listen in on a regular basis, you will find us hopefully in the future around this frequency, and don't besides just call in, Graham. Roger.
Okay, well, thank you very much. And obviously, I've realised that sometimes the big boys with the big linears and the big antennas can give the big shout, get the DX in, and then once you've got the contact established, the weaker stations with the poor antennas, the DX can listen for them. So sometimes it's really nice to have a big signal boy to, oi, you over there, have a listen for that little quiet station in Redditch. That is nice, and I must admit I've had quite a bit of help from amateurs over the last couple of 3 months trying to sort out my HF antennas, and that's been quite challenging, but I've had quite a bit of help from different amateurs, and none of them live local. They're all Leeds, Liverpool, Yorkshire, Cambridge. People giving me information, sending me links, stuff to read, giving me advice. And I have found that quite humbling, to be honest. It's been quite a refreshing breath of fresh air on the human race and mankind. Back to you from Golf Zero, make your day.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I think that's what ham radio friends are for, so don't hesitate to call in, as I said, and hopefully you'll make some DX contacts as well. Anyway, so just let me go. It's time for me to go to bed. It's 5 minutes past, or 4 minutes past, I think, 5 already. We are 1 hour ahead of you, I think. Anyway, thanks for the short one, and see you soon again. G0MYD DFHAB. Bye-bye.
Can you say your call sign again, slowly, please?
Delta Foxtrot 8 Juliet Bravo. Delta Florida 8 Juliet Bravo. Roger?
Oh, right. Okay, Klaus. Yes. I thought you said G to start with. Yes, Klaus. Okay, Klaus. Been nice to work you, and terrific. And I'll let you go. And God bless. Catch you one other night, and let's have some fun on the air. Good night. God bless. 7-3 Golf Zero. Make your day. Gone.
Okay, Graham. Bye-bye. Have a nice one, and see you soon. DFHAB signing out. Bye-bye.
Die Pakete abholen und dann habe ich nochmal bei Lidl reingeschickt. Ça marche bien, il faut 40 mètres. Ça...
Нормально, нормально. Если бы я, конечно, бухал, курил, наверное, выглядел бы лет бы... Настраивал. Вот, немножко кажется, попал.
Nie robisz, no. Niemniej zawołałem, bo...
I'm still, I'll go for the one which I can...
Well, let's experiment with that a bit more. Where did you leave that?
Yeah, the mid was left at about 2 o'clock. Looking at this, over.
Right, just put that to 10 o'clock. Let's just put that to 10 o'clock, and let me have another listen with that at 10 o'clock now.
Yep, okay, so that's with the mid at 10. Yeah, 10 o'clock, over.
Right. Put it to about 12. Put it to 12 o'clock now, then. Put it back to 12.
Yep, okay, so that's notched up at 12 o'clock.
Yeah, you'll have to give me a longer over than that. Yeah, you will. Go ahead.
Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, yeah, that's notched up at 12 o'clock. And I think we've got base at around the quarter to by the looks of it, over.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's probably about as good as you're going to get it, really. Yeah. So, you probably, ask a few other people what they think of it as well, But I don't think you're going to get it any more, much spot, much to of any, I think you're going to be somewhere about there with that radio. It's, to be honest with you, I don't think you're going to get too much different, guys.
Yeah, I think, it's never going to sound like BBC quality Rabbit 2 type audio, simply because of the rig. But I suspect this mic is doing a much better job, as I say, than the NH31. I've got a foot switch attached to it as well, so I can key up either with a foot switch or with the TX switch on the HD SDR program with the cat control there. So I think that's about as good as it's going to get. I'm not really driving the ALC now. I shouldn't be flipping on that. So it's fairly consistent. It's dropping just a couple of notches below the top of the ALC. So that should be pretty good at that over.
Yeah, that's okay. That's not too bad at that. You're not doing too bad of a job there. So you're not so. Yeah, I meant, I see what a few others think about it, you know, but, yeah, I don't think you're going to get too much more out of that microphone and that radio all in a combination. I don't know whether you've got a DI box in between the mixer and the radio, have you? Something called a DI box?
I've not, no, I've just got the output from the mixer, and I've got a couple of resistors soldered in the 1/4-inch jack just to bring the level down, so we're not overloading the input on the radio. And then it's just literally the microphone input and the PTT, and that's all that's wired up on the RJ45 into the radio over.
Yeah, okay, well you want to be looking out for a one-to-one audio transformer, and put that in line as well, and you'll be surprised. That'll bring the impedance down to match the radio a lot better. Because you probably should be looking about 600 ohm impedance on front of that radio, and if we're getting well over that, we're running through that mixer guy.
Yeah, Roger. It's an interesting one, but as I say, here in the shack at the other side of the desk, I've got an ST990, and on that I've got attached a mic, an MD1, mic Delta 1, which is around about 600 ohms impedance. And I was going to just knock up a little adapter to convert the 8-pin to the RJ45, and I was going to try that in the radio as well. But I just saw this VM800 with the package online, and I thought, yeah, bit of a bargain really. I'll give it a go. So that's what we've gone with in the end. But I may well try the MD1 on the 450 and just see how we get on with that as well. But I need to make up an adapter for that. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, the ST990 sounds great for RAG 2 mode, but of course I'm just trying to get the 450 up and running as best I can, so I can use that as well. But in the main, I do generally use the 450 for portable work when I'm out camping and things like that. That's what it's mainly for, and for 50 megs, of course, 6 meters. But I think whilst it's in the shite, you get best out of it I can, and I can use it for other things as well. But there we go. Anyway, thank you very much for your patience and your time. As long as we've got it sounding pretty good, then we should be okay, have we?
Yeah, it's not sounding too bad. You might want to ask one or two of the others what it's sounding like, but I think it sounds a bit better than what it did before. The band's not in probably massively great conditions between us neither, so and there's a bit of splatter and that, but I don't know, I think it sounds pretty much okay to me now, guys.
Yeah, marvellous. Okay, well, as I say, that's what I needed. I just needed somebody on the other end to sort of say yay or nay, or less or more, as they say. And I think, if we've got it at a decent level now, sounding okay. As long as it's perfectly audible, that's the main thing. I just didn't want it to sound muffled and flat. I just needed it to sound a bit more articulate, so it was easier to tell what was being said. But there you go. Like I said, the aerial's down at the moment. The tower was wound down when we got all the snow here and everything. So it's only a quarter-wave length of wire fed with a 9-to-1 transformer, but it's only about 15 feet off the ground at the moment. So when the tower's up, it takes it up to around about 35 feet over.
Yeah, okay, no problem at all. Yeah, where's the base setting at? Where did we leave that at? We left that at 3 o'clock, didn't we? Yeah, are you still there, Sean? Where did we leave the base, go ahead?
The base, where did we leave it? 12 o'clock, I think. No, quarter to 12.
Right, just take that to 20 to 12, and let's have another listen now. You've had a bit of an over at 20, at 20 to 12, guys.
Yeah, sure, no problem. So I've just dropped that down to 22. But yeah, as I say, I think the antenna's not great this side at the moment. It's functional, but it's not great. I'm going to get a double it up on the... I can't get a full-size one in, so I'm going to linear load it. But I should be able to get it up in a slight inverted V with the apex at about 35-40 feet. So as soon as the weather gets a bit milder and a bit better, we're going to crack on with that and see how we get on with that. So what was that sounding like then? It's 22 there, go ahead.
Yeah, you don't sound too bad. I don't think you're going to get it too much better than all that, to be honest with you, there, Sean. So I'm sure you'll be go ask them what it sounds like where it just come from. I don't think it sounds too bad. I don't think you're going to get too much more from it, guys.
Yeah, Roger. Oh, okay. Well, we'll leave it at that and see how we get on, and see what the other guys think. I'll nip back down and have a few overs with them and see what they think. So, yeah, many thanks. Thanks for your assistance there. I'm sure we'll get it right in the end anyway, over.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Oh, okay then, 7 freeze for now. All the best, and we'll probably catch you down there. I'm going to make a coffee first. So 7 freeze for now. I think it's M3 Fox Mike Golf Mike 3 Fox Victor.
Yeah, M3 ZV, M3 FNG. Very similar. Right, okay, see you down there.
Yeah, no problem. Catch you later.
die Fernbedienbarkeit mit der USB-Buchse, dass ich sozusagen, egal wo ich bin, via Smartphone oder Laptop dieses Gerät hier zu Hause quasi einschalten und benutzen kann mit den Antennen, die zu Hause vorhanden sind. Also das war auch noch ein kleiner Kaufgrund. Ne? Also nicht, dass du meinst, irgendwie die Gerätschaften sind zu groß oder so. Die Großen können das gar nicht, so wie der Kleine hier. Ne? Das kommt also noch erschwerend hinzu. Ja, ich bedanke mich auf jeden Fall bei allen, die ausgestiegen sind. Hier ist Delta Oscar 3 Echo Tango, weiterhin Standby sozusagen, aber ich übergebe jetzt an Erich, Delta Lima 7 Victor Echo Oscar.
Ja, super, danke schön. Hat ja ganz gut geklappt heute. Hat Geduld und Spucke. Haben wir das ja durchgezogen und das ist ja auch ausreichend. Schade, dass eben nach dem Andrang oder so die meisten Mitspieler erzählen, also mal ein bisschen mehr von sich und seiner Sache. Aber hast ja vorhin gesagt, der eine vom Freund 40 Jahre nichts gemacht hat. Doch in Ordnung. Back to the Roots heißt, das habe ich gelernt hier als ehemaliger Ostbewohner. Und freut mich, wenn jeder das Hobby dazu nutzt, ein bisschen Spaß zu haben und Freude. Wenn ich wie auf manchen Frequenzen hier zwischen den Völkern noch Krieg gemacht wird im Amateurfunk. So, dann können wir noch mal ganz kurz die Verabschiedungsrunde machen. Nächsten Montag, gleiche Welle, gleiche Stelle. Wir versuchen die 3683 so als Zielfrequenz zu nutzen, ist kein Muss. Und plus minus 5 Kilohertz, würde man uns immer funken. Und Dennis, ich kann dich ja nochmal anrufen. Von meiner Funkbude aus. Ich muss da nochmal was fragen. So, dann